Hey guys, so this is going to be the next video in the development of this project. If you remember, I can't find it on my Canva here, but I created this whole thing, which was this idea of Mr. Pen and having the project based around like me as a Mr. Man, and then it relates to this anti-writer's block hero kind of heroified West Side Boogie type black superheroes kind of vibe project where it's a storytelling about perseverance, creativity, and I'm not really sure yet. That's where I get to like the lyrics side of it, the content side of it. I'm not entirely sure yet. So based on that, I wanted to make today a cover, and that's the point of this video. And I don't know how successful I'm going to be with AI, but I do have ChatGPT here, Sora, I guess, if that's what you call it. I'm gonna paste in a few pictures. I'm gonna do the ones which don't have, like this is really cool, for example. This is exactly what I'm aiming for, something not like this, but in the sense that there's kind of a similarity. But I want to paste in photos as references that don't have text. Because if you pasting in text into AI, it just will give you one with text back. And that's not what I want. So I'm trying to find one which doesn't have text. It could be this one. I could just work around it. Yeah, like this. I just want to have a few so that there's a clear understanding of, what it would be. And then I have a picture of myself, which is not necessarily the best picture. I could do Spotify as well. Find my project, take that image from my last cover, which is this one here. I could take a screenshot basically and do that. So that's fine, right? Then I'm gonna create the prompt. And again, if you don't know what this series is, every week I'm gonna create a project which has 3 songs. I'm not gonna release it necessarily. I might release it somewhere, but not necessarily on Spotify. And I have these 3 songs. And I'm gonna create the concept, the lyrics, the beat. I make the beat myself. I'm gonna mix it in terms of making the beat, perfect, and finishing the lyrics. I'm gonna rap it a few times so you can see. I'm going to make sure that there's a clear storytelling pattern to it. There's a concept. Everything is like genuinely makes sense, I guess is the word, and that there's a clear theme to it. So based on that, I'm going to create this. Let me think of a prompt. Let me write a prompt. Make an album cover which should be a Mr. Man based on the 2 reference photos of me. It should still look like a Mr. Man, but it should in some way be recognizable as me. Not necessarily as a human, but just in an abstract sense. What I want is that although there should be no text on screen, it should be the character should be Mr. Pen, the anti-writer's block superhero. It's a Mr. Man who is creative and does not get blocked when writing lyrics. Now, I don't know, honestly, I don't know if this is going to be terrible. Let's see. It might, I really hope. I'm hoping it doesn't say that it can't do it just to copyright. That's going to be so annoying. So annoying. Like insanely annoying. This is the reference, and then this was the other reference. I don't know where it would even begin, if I'm being honest. Like, where do you begin creating this if you're an AI? It's like, okay, maybe the hair, maybe the shape of the face, maybe like you try to find one which is like heroic, like this is either going to work out terribly or it's going to work out really well. Let's see. Like this is really cool, for example, and this was definitely generated with AI, I think. This is interesting. This is like Mr. Gove and his friends rearranging the Jewish. Michael Gove. Oh, Michael Gove is a UK politician, I'm pretty sure. So this is an interesting one. I could use this as a reference if it goes wrong, and then we could kind of keep that in mind. There actually are many examples where people have done their own thing on this, so that's quite interesting. But I have this. This is now very useful because it could be. This is clearly still Mr. Man. I mean, if you have the text here, it's clear, right? If not, then maybe it isn't. This is just people complaining. I love that. So that's like the backup, I guess. And maybe there's even something else that I could use. Mr. Men parody with AI. Mr. Kind, well, we already know that. Okay, let's see. That's terrible. But it's actually not that terrible. Like, it needs to look clearly like a Mr. Man, not like a different scene entirely. Make the hair more red. That's fine because I have red hair, but still slightly brown. And make it look like a Mr. Man facing the screen with a white background. That's actually not bad at all, to be honest. Like, it could be way worse. I've attached a human version. Do not make it like this. But keep it in mind. Okay, so not a bad first attempt, if I'm being honest. All things considered. Would I put that on my Spotify? No. But nevertheless, this is actually pretty cool. Right? This kind of gives like a Asher Roth kind of vibe. Mr. Dumps. This is terrible. How fucking crazy. Mr. Humblebrag. Mr. NHS budget cuts. Mr. Banker, Mr. Nons. Oh my goodness. Mr. British gas customer. That's crazy. Mr. Childhood obesity. Oh lord. Oh, that's kind of what I'm looking at, you know. Let's see. This is a good one, for example. Because it looks like it's not one of the original characters. It might be, but it doesn't look like it. Mr. Pen, I like it. Make it, look. Make the skin match my skin color. White slash thing, like normal. Yeah, I like this. Let's see. I think that works if the skin color is different. Again, guys, what am I aiming for? I'm aiming for an album cover which combines Mr. Men. You can see this is an example of a Mr. Men. And we're trying to create this character which is Mr. Pen. And it should look like me in some way. and it needs to be like a believable thing that I can use to tell a story. That's really what we're aiming for within this project that I'm trying to build conceptually. And then we'll move on to the beat, to the lyrics, and to everything else, and try to create like a project. So, you know, if you're interested in learning how to make your own project, then obviously you can check the links if I have some. Mr. 9 to 5, wow, like this is really cool. This is really cool. This is exactly what I'm aiming for, basically. Mr. Baller. Little Miss Passive Aggressive. That's incredible. I might put these as references if it isn't gonna work. Little Miss Overshare. Too much information. Who's Dan Zevin? Dan Zevin, Mr. Man. Interesting. I thought this would be like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this would be like a massive copyright strike if somebody tried to do this. You know? Ooh, this is cool. This is it, guys. This is it. Now all I need to do is I actually think this is sick. This is so cool. I need to just add the text basically, and then we're good. And the font is, which font does Mr. Men use? Universe and Helvetica. Okay, Helvetica. That's quite straightforward. Everyone knows Helvetica. I think it would be about here. Maybe here. And then we're going to have a background here, which is white, obviously. Gonna put the background like this, and then I've got my text on Arabic for some reason. I think this is black. Mr. Pen. Now the question is the original ones Mr.gov. Mr. Pen, okay. Helvetica. Helvetica bold. Mr. Pen. No, it's not like that. Universe. Okay. Let's see, does this work? Download font for free. Okay. That's strange. What's going on? Okay. Okay, universe bold. Does this look like it? No, it doesn't. Futura. Okay, nice. Oh, that looks way better. Is this the one? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Mr. Pen. So this is how we're gonna do it. And then have it like this. Now, let's see. Mr. Man. This one, Mr. Bump. So the text is bigger in this one. What about other ones? I think the text is usually bigger. This is sick, guys. All we need to do, the one final touch, parental advisory. Always use that, because you sound like a fucking cool person. Copy. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. This is gonna be the fucking project. Okay. Parental advisory. Oh my god. This is the album. This is the project. And then the last thing I'm gonna do, just to make sure that we have it a little bit nicer, is there you go. Boom. That's it, guys. I might add the handwritten text afterwards, but I can't do that right now. This is gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.